This is Shelly Fasano. I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about EOS, and I'm excited to continue to share information about EOS and how it's going to impact you specifically and Dymatech. I'm going to focus on the people component of EOS, and I discussed this at the 8/13 EOS rollout meeting that we had at Joanna's. And as I said then, I'm going to say it again, is we can't do any of this without you. We can only achieve the goals we outlined on our VTO, our Vision Traction Organizer, with great people. So how do we know we have great people? Well, there's two parts to the people component that I'm going to go over at a high level again. So part one is, are we the right people? So how do we know we're the right people? If you remember, it's our core values. So we know we have the right people if they exhibit Dymatech's core values of Dymategrity, take ownership, speak your mind, and a passion for winning. Second part of the people component is, are we in the right seats? So how do we know if we're in the right seats? Do we get it? Do we want it? Do we have the capacity to do it? So why are we discussing this again? And I'll tell you now, we'll probably continue to talk about it. It's because this is going to be part of our evaluation process at the end of the year. So our PRS, right people's right seats, are going to be on everybody's performance review. So that means every performance review is going to contain a section on right people, our core values, and right seats. Do they get it? Do they want it? They have the capacity to do this. So because this is new, we want to take some additional steps to set everybody up for success. So what's next? We're going to do a self-evaluation. We're going to ask you to fill out a people analyzer. I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail in a minute. This is a great opportunity to take a minute and think about our core values, think about your job, and let us know where you stand. At the same time, we're going to ask your managers to be filling out an evaluation on you. What we're going to do is, independent of your manager, we're going to compare the differences. So for instance, if John Smith scores himself significantly different than his or her manager, we're going to discuss why those differences exist. And it may be we need to put a plan in place to get you in a different seat, or we need to share more information about our core values, provide more training, give you different opportunities to shine. The possibilities are endless, but it's critical that you're honest. Please don't think you have to put all pluses or all check marks. This tool can only be effective if you are open and honest with us. It gives us an understanding of what, if any, steps are needed in order for you to be successful, as well as Dymatech. So everybody will be getting a people analyzer form. There's an example here on the right of the screen. We're asking you to fill it out. If you do have an email address, I will be sending it to you electronically. It should take you less than 5 minutes. We're asking you to put your name, your manager's name, your date, sign the bottom, and then in these 4 boxes, simply put a plus minus, a minus. Check in these 3 boxes, a check or an X. Again, it's critical that you're honest during this process. So again, in this section, the right seat section, we want you to put a plus if you exhibit the core values most of the time, a plus minus if you exhibit the core values some of the time, or a minus if you don't exhibit the core values. And I did add, if you're unsure and you need more information, you can put a question mark there. And again, the right seats, we're just asking you to put a check mark or an X. So you get it, want it, capacity to do it. If you're unsure, please put an X. So again, the next steps will be independently comparing your self-evaluation with your manager's self-evaluation. And then upcoming weeks, we'll be communicating any differences to you. We'll share the information with you. We'll continue to talk about our core values, and the GWC gets it, wants it, capacity to do it, so we can be prepared for our year-end evaluation. If you have any questions, please reach out to any manager or any senior manager. I'd be happy to talk with you. Anything we can do to answer your questions. I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.